Well, hello, and welcome to the Etopia main landing area. I'd like to start our tour with a little story. Imagine a mining town built on the ignorance and greed of a company that profited from stripping the earth, leaving it barren and the people who lived there impoverished. As time went on, that community of people began to embrace a simpler, healthier, and more sustainable way to live. Welcome to Etopia. Step into a world that embraces a way of living built on cooperation and respect for each other and the world around us. I share this with you because Etopia really is more than a themed animation. We have a twofold mission. The first is to engage and educate visitors in sustainable living ideas through information and activities. Right? Our storytellers, for example, share information and stories about organics, renewable energy, tiny living, and more. We host demonstrations, discussions, workshops, tours, and we've really even been known to have a protest or two here. I'm going to focus our tour on Etopia Plaza, which is where we are now, and how you can learn a lot to improve the quality of life for yourself and those you love. Before we walk away, we do encourage, when you visit, to walk or to ride a bike, take the gondola, take the tram, the trolley. We do have a teleport system on each of our regions. One of my favorite ways to engage visitors is using storytellers. You've already met Leia. You can find them all over Etopia, and some provide instructions, others share experiences, some give you gifts, and others will tell you their stories. Speaking of storytellers, let's head over to the garden here in the center of the plaza and see what May and Marnie have to share. This is our Three Sisters garden, and the neat thing is we have storytellers here that share a little bit about that. And one of the most important things that we can do for brain health and overall well-being is to eat well. But this quote from Robin Wall Kimmerer, I think, sums up the beauty of a garden like Three Sisters, and it is a way of agriculture that I think people are beginning to acknowledge as being valuable. It's been valuable for centuries, for thousands of years. When the colonists on the Massachusetts shore first saw indigenous gardens, they inferred that the quote-unquote savages did not know how to farm. To their minds, a garden meant straight rows of single species, not a three-dimensional sprawl of abundance. And yet they ate their fill and asked for more and more again. You'll notice that we have an herb shop. Reese, the proprietor of the shop, shares a little about herbs for well-being and health. And specifically, he shares information about kitchen gardens. Kitchen gardens, I think, are something that, regardless of where you live, whether it's in a rural environment, suburban or urban, you can have a small kitchen garden, whether it's indoor, out on a balcony, or outside your kitchen door. As you walk around the plaza, you'll notice that it is reflective of a village center that you might find just about anywhere. And our goal was to create a mixed-use space that has a lot of what you'd find in a real-world, quasi-urban area. It's important to note that we utilize all that Etopia has to offer, as I said earlier, as one, a way to engage and educate our visitors, and two, a backdrop for best program participants to work on challenge areas that may include behavioral issues, how to manage neurofatigue, learn meditation techniques, start a small garden of their own while learning about good nutrition, and more. Our overarching goal really is to help everyone build daily living skills good, healthy daily living skills. Learn about brain health, business skills, and have the opportunity for continuing education. So right now we're going to cross over the bridge behind me and head over to the drumming circle.